What's going on, guys? Enzo here from Enzo's Geckos. Today I want to do a quick video for you guys showing exactly what I'm going to be doing this season for putting geckos up for sale. I did it differently last year, but then again I did only have 11 hatchlings and sold 10 of them. So I'm going to be doing it a little bit different this year. I'm going to be, in a sense, kind of like dropping or releasing geckos at a certain amount of time. I'll release, 2 this week, 2 that week, 1 next week, 5 later in the year, however it goes. Anyway, today's Thursday. The first 2 geckos are dropping tomorrow. One of them is one of my ones that I bred last year that I decided to have a pet only. I kept her here as a breeder, and I bred her, and she only laid 2 eggs for me, and I was like, you know what? They were both duds. I was like, I don't think that she should be bred. Just to be safe, I'll sell her as a pet only. So anyway, she'll be up for sale tomorrow. And then another one, I'm going to be releasing a clown for you guys, an uncrossed clown G female. She's probably around like 8 grams, 9 grams right now. I really wanted to wait until July, until all the geckos are like 20 plus grams before I start putting them up for sale, just because that's kind of how I like to do it, and I don't like to ship anything under 20 grams. But I'll be putting this one up for sale as long as, the person who buys is willing to wait for her to pretty much double her weight. Anyway, because I've gotten plenty of pressure from people to release some geckos and to sell some, and it's not a bad pressure. It's just like everyone's starting to sell stuff, and I've still got an empty table, so I do have to release something eventually. So I'm just gonna release this one that you guys are gonna see in a second here. This one right here gonna be released tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. So anyway, I want to show you guys something real quick. If you'll see right here in our incubator, just got a hatchling. So this right here is an uncrossed clown. So right here we have an uncrossed clown G. This is for my clown G to clown G pairing. So I'll get her a little bin set up real quick. And in fact, I'm going to show you guys how I set up the hatchling racks and hatchling tubs, so you guys can see how I care for my hatchlings, especially right when they're born. So let's get going. Okay, so right here I've got my hatchling bin. This is just a little tiny shoe bin, and I get this right here, paper towel, just put it like that, and I kind of want to just spray down the whole thing, just so that they can have a good time with their first shed and get some water. And then I like to put them in right here and kind of just let them crawl out. I'll just kind of give them a little tap, just a little pat on the back. She's a little bit confused on where to go. There you go. Alright. As you can see, these hatchlings are very fast. So now I just got to get a hide box for her real quick. And yeah, I'll put these eggs back in the incubator. Here's this little meat packing tray that I got. I kind of just ripped it a little bit. Usually I'll cut it with scissors, but I was kind of in a hurry today. So I just put it over the warm side. Watch out. If she could move. Come this way. Okay. Put it over the warm side so she can hide under the warm side. And anyway, that is how I set it up for the hatchlings. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys how I will label this, because she just hatched, and I want to show you guys what my labeling system is, how I do things around here. So really quick, let me just show you. This is the board that I keep track of everything. So I've got the temperature sex female, temperature sex male eggs. So now there's not 10 anymore. There would actually be 9 left. So there's 9 eggs left. And then for laid, we've still got that many laid. For the eggs, once again, we've got 9 here. And then for the hatched, that is our 24th hatchling. And then what I do is, you can see here, actually you can't see here, but from the incubator thing, it says female 3. So I know that this is from female 3. So if I know that's from female 3, I go over here and I find female 3. There it is, female 3. So this is 20 PO2 for 2020 pairing number 2. So then I can see, alright, 3 hatchlings have come out from that pairing. So I know now this is the 4th. So this is how many hatchlings have come out from that pairing. So we're going to keep that number in mind, and then I'm going to get out the tape and start writing out her ID number. So as I said before, she is from 2020 pairing 2. Okay, so that's important to know, because then I know exactly what her parents were, because I can go over here and I can see 20 PO2 is male 4 to female 3. Super easy to tell. And then based on this number that I just wrote here, that's that I know that she's the 4th hatchling from that pairing. So I'm going to come over here and then write -04, because she's the 4th hatchling from 20 pairing number 2. So then this is a TSF, so incubated for TSF, and today is 6 6/18, I believe. Let me check. Yep, so today is 6/18, so then I know that's what she is. And then I'm just going to write here, just as a note to myself, G to G, so then I know that she's a uncrossed clown G just by looking at her and checking out the box. So from here, I just put it on the side. Last year I kind of put it on the front of them, on the front of my, oh it's not, it's a little bit sideways, but who cares. I used to put it on the front right here, but then I kind of blocked the view of the gecko. I didn't really like that. Plus, you know, if I slide over to check out what's going on, I can open it all the way and check out how the gecko's doing too. So it's a little bit more fun that way. Anyway, this will be the one that we are releasing tomorrow for sale. So you guys are going to get a little sneak peek of her tonight. But I took some pictures, and yeah, looks pretty good. So that's going to be the first one we're releasing. She's going to go right into our second hatching rack right here, and there we go. Guys, so I know it's a really short video today, but I just wanted to go over a couple things, updating you guys on availability, how I'm going to be posting for sale geckos. Probably later in July, mid-July is when I'm going to be posting them when they're around 15-20 grams, so then I can ship them out when they're at least 20 grams, and have a couple of meals on them, of course, which is really important. I also showed you guys how I care for the hatchlings. I showed you guys the hatchling that just hatched today and setting up her hatchling rack. It's really just as simple as that. Her whole enclosure is just a paper towel, hide box, and some water. It's really, really simple. Geckos don't need much more than that for their first few days of life. Then I will start to put in some mealworms in a food dish in there later and add some calcium a couple days later. Anyway, that's not going to get too complicated. And then also, third off, I showed you guys how I set up my labeling system, how I keep track of all the geckos that are being hatched, all the pairings, which ones they're from, their genetics, all of that. It's all in my head, and it's here too, just in case I forget or just in case someone else needs to check it out or get a better idea of it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.